my main goal is to win the world title, of course. I think that's probably everybody's goal that's going. If not, then shouldn't be going.
It's rodeo time, America. Austin, Texas, one of the biggest spring rodeos of the year and my personal favorite. They got great food, they got great stock, and they got a lot of money. Some of that money, Tristan Mize, Boudreaux Campbell, Sage Kimsey, some bull riders entered tonight. They're gonna try to get their piece of the pie on their way to the 2018 Wrangler NFR. Let's check it out.
Well, up until about, I'd say August, I wasn't real worried about it. I kind of thought I was gonna make it. And then once it started getting closer and closer and started getting more tight, and then there was like 3 of us within $1,000 of each other, I started added a lot more pressure, and I did start looking at the standings every day. Probably shouldn't have, but I mean, it's hard not to look at them, especially when you stay on. You want to see how much money you won, see how much it pushed you up. But the last 2 rodeos were definitely the ones I had the most pressure at. Right before the cutoff, I went to Arkansas on Saturday and then a rodeo in Utah on Sunday, and bucked off in Arkansas that night. And Boudreaux, who was right behind me, actually won that rodeo that night. So that put a lot of pressure on me for the next day. And I wound up doing really good the next day. I won second, and then Brady won first. He was 2 spots behind me, and he won first, which bumped me down and bumped him up ahead of me. And then Boudreaux was, I can't remember, he was riding in a Champions Challenge and wound up winning second or third there, and that paid a lot of money compared to the rodeos me and Brady were at. So that really kind of knocked me and Brady right out of it after that. But definitely fired a guy up for the next year and really make you want it really bad. Most of the bull riders show up about an hour before the rodeo, and then we all get gear bags in the locker room and start getting ready about when they start saying the national anthem and stuff. That's about when we start hanging our gear up and stuff. And usually I always take my rope out first and get changed into my riding clothes, and then I'll heat my rope up and then stretch for about 15 minutes or so about the saddle bronc riding, and then I usually like to watch the rest of the rodeo before the bull ride, just kind of get my mind off of it, and then go back to the locker room about the barrel race and get all my gear, bring it out to whatever delivery I'm on, and get ready from there.
Down to the left, right there, gassy spinner, nice ride. Look how easy he rides. This guy's the best bull rider on the planet, talent-wise. You know. Wow. Got a good one started. Come on, Boudreaux. He is trying, and he makes the whistle. And buddy, that is big for that young cowboy.
Yeah, that's a huge effort, isn't it?